have you ever experienced that type of, I guess, burnout? That's kind of a buzzword now, but that type of burnout, and really like question, I guess, a project that you were working on and saying, oh, do I really want to keep doing this and just keep pushing through?
Of course, every writer deals with that. I mean, that's an automatic. Um, there's different levels of it, and there's a certain amount of, you get so sick of your own work and so sick of your own sort of the words that you put on the page. As you say, you just want to chuck it and do anything else.
Yeah, you're saying to
Part of
yourself, oh, who's this dude? Shut up. I'm tired of
Yeah,
hearing this guy.
very much so. Yeah, that happens. And yet at the same time, you're always chiseling away and you're never really fully satisfied. And you want to have it and you want to keep doing it before it, kind of goes out into the world. As I always say, you don't really finish a book, they just take it away from you and publish it, whether you're ready or not. And that winds up being the case. Sometimes I pull the books down off the shelf, years later, and my God, why the hell did I write that sentence? That was horrible. Or why did I go off on this tangent? Ridiculous. But at a certain point, you can just get up your own navel so far that it's self-defeating. So it's good that you have a deadline, and you have an editor for all these things, and he not only works on your narrative, on what you give him, but he works on your psyche and your work progress if he's a good editor as well, and he'll help you. I've had an editor who's talked me off the ledge at various occasions, no question about it. And again, the passion for what you're doing usually wins through. It's sort of, that's the acid test. It's, every writer comes to it. This is crap. Why am I doing this? Let me move on. And I'm never going to get 500 pages. I'm only on page 42.
Yeah.
I think it helps in that when you do nonfiction, as I've done, a real help in a granular sense is that there's, direct passages, quotes, people say things, and you can just directly cut and paste that into your narrative. And if you come across a passage that somebody wrote from a newspaper from 1946, you can just take that entirety of that passage and put it into your narrative. And it's work, and you're advancing your story, but you're not actually coming up with anything. You're not typing. You're just putting in what other people have said and wrote, and it's going in. And it helps you along just sort of from a mental standpoint. You're not constantly, oh my God, I have to come up with something that's witty here, or I have to, get a good sentence here that's going to tie these two passages together. It's kind of like the building of a building. And there's sometimes you're really measuring and being precise, and other times you're just hammering, and it's kind of mindless work. And that helps you build the edifice along the way. Having a little bit of mindless work is always good, as we know. And little by little and day by day, if you don't look at it as a 500-page project, you look at it as, I'm going to write, a decent amount, even if that's two good paragraphs. I'm going to get that done today. Just keep at it every day, as much as you possibly can, even if it's for an hour. And the building grows, and one day you'll have a skyscraper without even realizing that you've been working on it all that time.